polite conversation. Meant we could just do his own thing.
She looked beautiful. You should have seen her.
I did. She did.
Oh.
That's 2 tins of...
Prunes.
Prunes.
Sorry we were so late back, though.
I was quite happy dozing on your settee. It wouldn't have worried me if you'd stayed out all night.
Well, it would have worried me.
We've only got small jars of pickled beetroot.
Oh, well, small then, please. No, it was earlier on that I had my work cut out.
What, with Tracy?
Oh, no, she was as good as gold. Oh, Norman had brought some of his friends back to my house, and they were making such a terrible din that I had to pop round, and, well, I wasn't very pleased by what I found.
What?
They haven't done any damage, have they?
Morning, campers.
Morning. Oh, there was no damage as such, no, but it was just they'd brought some girls back with them, and, well, I didn't feel like inquiring too closely about what they were getting up to.
Who's this, and can anybody join in? £1.12.
Oh, just Norman and some of his friends.
Being physical, were they? So what did you do?
Just told them it was time they were getting home.
Oh, you should have rung Sunday papers, love. You could have made a lot of money out of that. Deirdre, I'm forgetting. How did Fat Frank get on at the Newton Ridley do?
Well, he seemed to be enjoying himself from what I could see.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You didn't notice him disgracing himself, did you?
Not when I left, no.
It sounds like he missed a right good do.
Very likely. I've been missing him all my life. Why should last night be any different?
Sliced white, love.
Perhaps I did rather overreact.
Hey, it's your house, love.
Oh, I know. I must have seemed such an old fuddy-duddy.
Are you sorry that this is your last day? You know, come on, tell the truth.
Well, I am, actually. I mean, there's never a dull moment here, is there?
I wouldn't say that, lover.
Well, there haven't been this week.
No, I'll tell you what it is, though. Things are a lot different, you know, Mrs. Walker. She's the licensee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's got sort of, you know, a calming effect. Things are a lot less hectic with her around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Morning, Beth.
Morning, love.
Do you want a cup of tea, kid?
Ah, go on, cock. So, where's Prince Charming, then?
Not showed his face yet.
Oh, so we don't know how he went on? Whether he found his Cinderella and got left with a glass welly?
There's one thing we do know, lovey. There's your tea.
Tell her.
Somebody is going to have to start shifting crates in the not too distant future. And by the looks of the things, it's going to be us.
Hey, I'll give him a yodel. Come on, Rick Van Twinkletoes, let's be having you.
No, it's quite a different atmosphere when Mrs. Walker's around. It's awful.
They've played the last waltz. The party's over.
Hey, I never heard a thing.
Look, I know it might sound a bit daft, but do we know that he ever got back last night?
You mean he might be lying in a gutter somewhere, swollen with free booze? Well.
I never heard a thing. Not a footfall. Nothing.
Well, somebody had better go and have a look then.
Yeah.
Betty?
Why me?
Well, I mean, you are the oldest. You've been married and all that.
You're coming with me then?
Go on, but don't leave us on my own.
I won't. Shut up.
I don't suppose you want me to come with you as well, do you?
Well, that depends, Kath, on what you've been vaccinated against.
Well, there's somebody up there.
We asked the gods for a sign.
And they gave us one.
Well, I'm glad you've got a hangover. Serves you right for enjoying yourself.
I haven't got a hangover.
Well, that's the 4th cup of coffee since you come in this morning.
I like it. Anyway, I'm off to try and sort this precinct thing out now.
Yeah, fresh air will do you good.
I reckon we'll need at least 10 people to come in on the advertising, if it's going to be worthwhile.
Yeah. Oh, and if that Mrs. who...
Was it Glover?
Who else?
Well, fingers crossed you won't.
You said that before.
Yes, but I hope after yesterday, I made it as plain as I could that I can't help her anymore, and I don't want her hanging around here.
Oh, well, that's that then.
Yeah.
And when she does ring, I promise not to tell her where you've gone.
You'd better not. Come in.
This is where you're hiding then, is it?
Is it me you want, or...
I want to put an ad in your paper.
Oh, right. Well, can I leave you with Sally, then?
Oh, yeah.
Good, only I've got somewhere else to get off to. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Like I said, I want to put an ad in.
It'll be in next week's edition, because you're too late for this. Is that all right?
Oh, that's grand, that. I've got a fair-sized roofing job that's going to keep me going for a couple of weeks. It's for when that's over that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bishop?
Dear, come in.
I can't stop long. I just thought I'd better come back and explain about last night. Well, look, I'm sorry. And what do you want me to do?
do.
Well, do you want me to go or what?
Oh, goodness me, no. Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, I did abuse your hospitality. It must have looked like a Roman orgy in here.
But I've always said you could bring people back. I'm sorry I reacted as I did. I was taken by surprise, that was all.
They were girls,
Yes,
though.
but I've no objection to girls as such. I only came round because the music was so loud.
Well, there's only Terry and Kevin and Terry's girl and Kevin's girl and well, my girl. Her name's Elaine. I'll introduce you sometime.
Well, I would like you to feel that you can still bring people round. And I do promise not to be so taken by surprise another time.
Oh, great. But I'll have to go. Oh, by the way, I won't be in for me dinner. I said I'd meet me mates.
And I won't be in for tea, so I'll leave you something cold in the kitchen, shall I?
Yes, please.
And Norman,
Yeah?
you used the phrase Roman orgy, but you didn't actually mean...
No, not like a real one. Not me and Elaine, anyway. Ta-da.
Ah.
Mr. Barlow isn't in.
Oh, it's all right. I'll wait.
No, he won't be back for quite some time, so I don't think there's any point in waiting.
I'm sure Ken would want me to.
I don't think he would.
Oh, you don't?
He doesn't like people waiting in the office.
Where's he gone?
I don't know.
I see. Right. Well,
To be honest, Mrs. Glover, I don't think Mr. Barlow was expecting to see you again.
you don't think? You don't think? Isn't he allowed even to think for himself? No, I'll bet he isn't.
Hey up, the workers here.
Hello, Kev.
All right.
You like the gear, Kev?
Yeah, designer overalls, these, you know. Tell you what, Kev, get yourself a drink, eh? Yeah, I will. Do you want out?
No, I'm alright, thanks, Kev.
Yes, young man. Oh, is this an invasion or what?
Eh?
You normally have to show your pension book to get in here.
I'd throw them all out. We used to be a respectable watering hole in this.
Hey, it's to get away from people like you that we've come in here.
Hey, no one's going to buy you a drink or not.
Yeah.
Do you know, I wish I'd never asked. What were it you wanted, love?
A brown ale and a portion of meat and steak pie, please.
I'm sorry, love, no brown ales. The chap that should ump them up from the cellar hasn't managed to ump himself out of bed yet.
Oh, half a bitter then.
Half a bitter. Yeah, love it.
Hey, Carver, love, lovely.
And another for one of the teeny boppers in the snug.
Oh, right. Oh, good morning. Well, good afternoon, shall I say.
Is it? Yeah.
Did you have a nice time?
Oh, very nice, yeah.
Yes.
We didn't wake you up with us talking, did we?
I've been up for a while, I just didn't feel like coming down, that's all.
Well, now you're here, we want some light ales, brown ales and mixers from the cellar.
All in good time.
Oh, best cure for hangover, 2 pints of bitter rapid. It's only dehydration, you know.
Here, stick your gob under the pump.
Just for the record, I happen to be feeling perfectly all right. Just got a bit of a headache, that's all. Bet, love, does Mrs. Walker keep any paracetamol anywhere?
She does, yeah.
Where?
I'm not telling you. That's 65 altogether, love, and your pie's on its way.
So, thanks.
Hiya.
Hey, be looking for new things today, have you, Curly? No? After last night, you mean? Nah, Mrs. Bishop didn't really mind.
She's a funny way of showing it. She has.
Right, anyone want a drink?
No, thanks.
Yeah, I'll have half a bitter and you want one as well, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I'll have a lager.
Half a bitter lager.
Oh, yeah. Go on, then. Lager.
Oh, I've got this great idea for us all. I mean, if you like it, that we can do on bank holiday. What is it? Well, this mate of mine, well, he's more of a mate than a mate, actually. Well, he's got his cabin cruiser on the canal.
What kind of do was it anyway? Everybody that come out of there was stoned out of their mind. Even the Lady Mayoress had to be shown to that fancy car of hers.
Oh, it was fantastic, I mean, all you could drink, anything you wanted.
You had your fair share.
Yeah, well, I tell you what it was, of course. I mean, I'm not generally a big drinker, but I was there on my own, right?
After bet through a wobbly, you mean?
Yeah, so, of course, I did a recce, see if there were any unattached ladies who might welcome a bit of company.
Yeah?
None.
No.
Even the waitresses were singularly unapproachable.
Oh, jolly, they're the best bet at them kind of dues, aren't they, waitresses?
Not these. I think they were a job lot from a convent. So, of course, there I was. All night before me, a free bar, and nothing to do but drown my sorrows.
What do you think, then?
Yeah, sounds a great idea to me. Done it to you, eh?
Right, but hang on, he says this is only if Elaine will come, right? Oh, yeah, otherwise I'll be on my own, won't I?
You could take that Mrs. Bishop.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got an all today, yeah?
Yeah, I've got to ring him.
Oh, we could go round and ask her this, couldn't we? What? Mrs. Bishop? Delay your dafty.
Okay, so listen, you two are going to go and see Elaine, right?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we all meet back here at tea time? Right. And we can sort out what we're going to do from there, okay? Right, yeah, good idea.
I don't think there's anybody at home. I've got the right house for Ken Barlow, though, have I? Oh, yes. Mrs. Barlow works in the shop on the corner.
Oh, it's all right, thanks.
Should only be about 20 minutes, love.
I'll be as long as you like.
Only I said I'd go have a look at this damp they're supposed to be having.
And they won't vote for you if you don't.
No. Oh, sorry. After you, love.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Bye, Alf. Yes, love.
Oh, back to biscuits. You must be Deirdre. I'm Christine Glover, Ken's friend.
I'm sorry,
He's told me all about you.
It's Christine.
Christine Glover. Can you give him a message? Because I don't know where to find him, do you?
Not right now, no.
Can you just tell him that I've decided to take his advice and to have the baby? Unless it's too much trouble.
No.
He'll be pleased.
Will he?
Yes.
Hello. Ah.
Hello. I just wanted a word.
Oh, well,
I'll make us all some tea, shall I?
yeah, thanks, Ellie. Nothing the matter, is there?
Message from Christine Glover. She says she's decided to take your advice and have the baby after all. Over and out. And I do mean out. She didn't even take her biscuits.
Oh, no.
Oh, you do know her then?
I do, yeah.
Well, I wish I did.
She's a woman that's been pestering me. She wrote to the advice column and then she started turning up here. But how, I mean, you've seen her?
Yes, she came into the shop. She started off all pally, as if I was bound to know all about her, and said that.
I'm sorry, love. It's just that, well, she's in a bit of a state, to tell you the truth.
Well, she seemed to know more about me than I know about her, any road.
Yeah, well, she probably picked out your name while I was talking. She's got a way of insinuating herself. You accept a cup of tea and suddenly you're a lifelong friend.
You've been to her house, then?
Yes, once. He, more or less threatened suicide if I didn't.
What's the matter with her?
Well, her husband's abroad and she's had an affair and got herself pregnant. And now she doesn't know whether to tell her husband or what she should do.
And you've been advising her?
I've been trying to avoid having to.
I just don't understand why you never mentioned it. I mean, I felt such a fool standing there with her going on and... Oh, no.
I didn't want to involve you.
You didn't mention it because what she'd done was too like what happened with me and Mike Baldwin, right?
Probably had something to do with it, yeah.
I'll bet it did.
Look, I didn't see any
Oh, for
point.
God's sake, Ken, is that still in your mind? It's over a year ago now. Aren't you ever going to let it drop?
Oh, please.
It's pathetic.
It was to avoid all this that I didn't mention it. Can't you see that?
No, I can't. No. All I can see is that I'm never going to be forgiven for what happened with me and Baldwin. You're going to hold it against me till the day I die.
Bash Street kids are back again.
So what are we going to tell him? Well, that she'll go.
Well, we'll have to, won't we? Else there's none of us going.
But she didn't sound right keen. I mean, suppose she just don't turn up.
Well, then we'll have to say she must have changed her mind. It'll be too late for him to change his then, though, won't it?
Oh, you are rotten. Hey, you know what he needs? That curly.
Yeah, an head transplant.
An haircut. You're always wanting to cut folks' hair, you. Well, I'm an hairdresser, aren't that? Yeah, what's...
Can we offer you anything from our wide selection of beers, wines and spirits?
No, I don't want out tap.
Just a Coke, please.
And 3 straws?
Get out.
Hey, it'd suit him all week, wouldn't it? How spiky. It could get spiky with his hair.
No, he said they could have it, no problem.
Hey, great. Did you hear that, Dad?
What?
We're going sailing on the canals on Monday.
Good now, eh? You best take a good compass with you and soon get lost on there, you know.
Coming in or what?
Yeah, I'm going in there. OK.
Aye. See that? Won't even stand at the bar with me.
Oh, well, never mind.
Mine, I'm very pleased. It means he's have to buy his own for a change.
No, is Elaine definitely coming?
Yeah. Well, sort of. I'll tell you something else. She said no.
What?
Oh, it were confidential, really. We're not supposed to tell you, are we? No.
Oh, come on, you've got to tell me now.
Well, it's about your hair.
Another brief visit, is it? Half an hour spent supping liver salts and then straight back in your pits?
Oh, very amusing. No, I think I'm over that touch of little indigestion I had earlier on, thank you very much. I should be pulling me weight, don't worry.
Oh, it's not your weight. It's the weight of them crates I'm worried about. Them down in cellar that should be up here.
I'm aware of that. Don't worry. All will be seen to.
Hello, Mr. Roberts.
Oh, hello, Just wondering what this lot's up to. I believe there was some shenanigans down at Emily Bishop's last night.
Me my son up to his evil ways.
Oh, well, I don't know which one
Are
it
you having
was.
a pint?
Oh, thanks very much.
The only trouble is with youngsters these days, they've a damn sight more life left in them than we have, and it scares us to see it.
Ah, yeah, but...
I remember my old man thinking the end of the world had come. Do you know why? He'd just sent me my first pair of winkle pickers.
Winkle pickers, oh, I remember them, aye.
How are you going to do him? A Kevin Turvey? He'd suit a Kevin Turvey.
Or a Duncan, could you? No, I haven't actually decided yet.
What did Elaine exactly say?
Oh, just that she'd like you better with something more modern, more stylish, you know.
I could have a side parting.
We'll give you a side parting, all right. Oh, it's just colour I can't make my mind up about now.
Maybe we could get together again sometime, eh? I mean, we do have a lot in common.
Oh, aye. And what's that?
Well, both of us are not going to be stuck in this hole for the rest of our lives, are we?
Well, I don't know about you, Frank, but I've enjoyed working here. Enjoyed working with Bet and Betty, that is. Which reminds me, we've left Bet out there all on her own, haven't we?
Hey, hang on. Forget about work for a minute, will you? I mean socially. You and me getting together.
Oh, you mean next Newton and Ridley dance? Oh, I can't think that far ahead, Frank. I mean, we might all be dead by then, mightn't we?
Did he propose? Oh, yeah, but it weren't marriage. I didn't think it would be.
Pint for you, Bert. Can I get you another?
No, thanks, Squire. You wouldn't tempt a fellow to spend his time in pubs when his little lad didn't have a crust to chew on, now would you?
Not really, no.
No, well, we'll see what the little lad's doing, shall we? Kevin! I'm off. Do you want a lift?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Some other time, eh?
Yeah.
See ya.
How's the family, Kenneth?
Oh, fine, thanks. Fine.
And did your good lady wife enjoy herself last night?
She seemed to, yeah.
Why, did she leave you and take up with somebody else then, eh? 60.
Oh, this is where they meant.
What are you doing here?
Jill and Mandy came to see me this afternoon to see if I wanted to go on that boat thing with Curly.
Yeah?
And I said I weren't sure. But then I thought about it afterwards, and now I am.
So you want to go?
No.
Oh, flaming Eura.
So I thought least I could do was come and tell Curly myself, because I don't think it's fair to lead him on, do you?
Well, he's not here anyway.
Where is he, do you know?
No idea.
There you go. Your own mum wouldn't recognise you now.
I'm not sure I do.
Looking a bit brighter than you did this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. I did have a bit of hangover, I must admit. Took some shaking off and all.
Oh, they do, don't they? I mean, folk don't realise how many types of different hangover you can get. There's your thick head you can get with bitter, lager, scotch. Then you've got your brandy. I mean, you can sup a bucket full of brandy and wake up the next morning and think you've got away with it. And about 2 hours later, wham, you think you're dying.
That's it. I ended up on brandy last night.
Hey, I'll tell you one to avoid, lads.
Now, what's that?
Brandy with a cider chaser. You spend a night on them and you wake up with steam coming out your ears.
Ken.
Oh, hello.
It's all right. It's just Statham rang. I thought I'd tell you before I forgot. He says it's all right for tomorrow.
Ah, yeah, thanks.
You going to stay in here all night?
Thought you might prefer it if I did.
No. Finish your drink, though. We'll have plenty of time to talk.
So you'll tell him then, will you?
Yeah.
Because I can't stop in here any longer, and if you don't know when he's coming in...
I'll tell him.
I mean, it's not that I don't like him. It's just that... Well, I like to have a good time when I go out.
Oh, flipping heck.
Hello, Elaine.
Oh, Curly. Hiya.
She's come to tell it herself.
Oh, has she?
Tell me what herself?
Well, it's about this boat trip on Monday.
Oh, hang on, I've got a surprise for you.
You shut up, will you?
What have you done that for?
Because of what you said. I know that Jill wasn't supposed to tell me, but I think you're right. I think it's time I did change my image.
Well, look, it'll wash out.
So what are you going to tell me about Monday?
Well... Well, really, just that I'll go.
Great! I thought you was just
I
telling
said
me...
I'll go, right? That's what you all wanted, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, who wants a drink then? Usual place, Curly. Right.
Have you been in an accident?
Oh, come on, Bet. It's an improvement.
On what? Shingles?
You know what we're doing on Monday? We're going on the canal sailing.
Well, if your sailing is out like your haircut, I'd check your life belts before you set off.
Find out what Seth's ultimate fantasy is in Emmerdale after the break, here on Plus.